Hi! Sorry it's been so long. This is actually sort of just a video to explain the long hiatus that we went on. The problem was that Becca has recorded her video, had it all ready, and then the camera died, and then something about her computer problems. It's all very complicated, and neither one of us really knows how to fix it. So it's going to be a little while before her next video comes up. So I thought I would record a little bit of something just to remind you that we are in fact here, and we haven't left, and we haven't given up. We're just running into some technical problems. So hopefully you guys can bear with us. I was asked to do a video by a friend. My friend Liz Loves Beards on Twitter, which still cracks me up every time I think about it. Just so you know, Liz, I think it's hysterical. Every time I see your tweets, I giggle a little bit inside, and sometimes out loud, and people look at me weird. That is your honorable mention for this video, Liz. And the other thing I'm going to talk about was requested by Einstein on Twitter. But many weeks ago when I was home for a break, my dad and my brother and my boyfriend and I watched this movie called The Room. And if you know what it is, you immediately started laughing when you heard that, because it is the most ridiculous movie ever created. Ever. You think Plan 9 from Outer Space? No. It's not Plan 9 from Outer Space. I've seen Plan 9. It's bad. It's not as bad as The Room. Not even close. The Room is this movie by Tommy Wiseau, I think is how you say his name. And he could be Asian. Could be, you know, Eastern European. Really not sure. He could just be white and look funny. We don't actually know. He's a very strange looking man. That's not supposed to be offensive to Asian people and Eastern Europeans. Google him, you'll see what I mean. He's a weird looking bro. No, he doesn't even get to be a bro. Just a weird looking man. It's a movie by Tommy Wiseau, written by him, directed by him, produced by him, and starring him. Yes, it's one of those. Get psyched. Oh yes, because you hear The Room and you think, oh, neat. It's gonna be a cool little like psychological thing where it all takes place in one room and you're a little confused the whole time. No, it's not all in one room. They're in random other places too. You don't ever know what these other places are. They're just there. The first couple scenes of the movie are just these really awkward sex scenes with random people, and you don't know who these people are because it's only been 5 minutes since the movie started. 3 different sex scenes in the same room. You start out with these awkward sex scenes. Then, you see Tommy Wiseau and this girl that he's apparently engaged to. And then there's this guy who just like walks in and wants to have a pillow fight. You don't know who he is, and you can't tell if he's like a kid or if he's like the same age they are, because he kind of acts like a little kid, but he's definitely like in his 20s, and it's awkward and confusing. And the whole movie, you just don't really understand what's going on, because they keep talking about how the Tommy character, whose name I think is Johnny, Johnny and this girl, they're gonna get married, but she keeps saying how she's not in love with him anymore. They also throw a football randomly. For no real reason. They throw the football on the roof, they throw it in the street, they throw it while all wearing tuxes before the wedding that never actually happens. Then, my personal favorite part is that there's this character that you meet halfway through the movie who's apparently like a psychiatrist or something, or he's like the best man. I don't really understand who he was. And he's there, and he gets in this fight with either Johnny or the best friend, I don't remember, one of them, on the roof of this building. And somebody almost gets thrown off a roof, and it's really random. You're like, what is going on? And then he just disappears. He's just gone. He never shows back up. And you're like, who is this guy? I thought he was in the wedding. I'm so confused. And if you go do a little bit of research, because of course that's what my family does when we watch movies, is we do the extra research. So if you do a little bit of extra research, the actor realized how bad the movie was and quit before filming was over. So they filmed this one scene with him almost getting thrown off a roof, or almost throwing someone else off a roof, and then he quit because he's like, this is a horrible movie, I don't want to be involved with it. And instead of, you know, using another actor and reshooting the scene, they just leave it the way it is and insert another guy into that character's lines for the rest of the movie. Why? Good question. Go ask Tommy Wiseau. And I won't spoil the ending for you, because, I mean, it's still funny when you get to the end and you're like, really? That's what you're gonna go with. Alright. That's a good plan. So you watch the whole movie, you get there, and you're just like, why did I watch this movie? And yet at the same time, you want to tell everyone you know about it. Everyone. Because it's that bad. It's bad, guys. It's really bad. Obviously, it's rated R. Actual sex scenes, they're really gross and disgusting and awful, and we fast forwarded through them, but they were still there. The rest of the movie is bad enough to make up for the awkwardness of the beginning, all the other stuff about the movie. One, you gotta watch the director's comments, the Q&A on the DVD. Hysterically funny. And then you go watch the trailers, and you can tell that they went back in after the movie came out and kind of edited them, because it was so bad. And they didn't mean for it to be bad. They act like they meant for it to be sort of funny. They didn't. They were totally serious. So they go in, and you can see where they kind of tweak some stuff, and they start calling it a dark comedy or a bloody comedy or something like that. And you die laughing, because you're like, really? No one's taking you seriously. Why are you even still here? Why are you still doing this? It's just, oh, it's so funny. So, in conclusion of that moment, The Room is awfully, horribly funny and awful, 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 awful. And if you enjoy bad movies as much as my brother, dad, and boyfriend and I do, you should rent it from Netflix and watch it and just enjoy the absolute insane badness of it. It's so awful. So, final notes, I guess, will be that Becca's video will maybe be up around Christmas. I'll be home. My semester ends on the 14th, so I'll be home then. Hopefully, I mean, I'll definitely see her during Christmas break, so hopefully she'll have some time off to come over and I'll help her shoot. I mean, she can borrow my camera or something. Or her camera will magically come back from the dead. That would be cool too. So Becca's video will be up eventually. If all else fails, I will at least have another video up around Christmas. I hope you guys will stick with us. I know we're going through some rocky stuff right now, trying to get all this smoothed out. But, it happens. That's life. I realize I've been, like, off center in the screen the whole time, so I hope that's not bothering anyone. Don't forget to thank everyone around you for the wonderfulness that is your life this Thanksgiving. Remember all the things God's blessed you with, and enjoy some time off from school for those of us who are in school, and maybe some time off from work if you're working. Maybe not. Eat some turkey and some pie and, hug someone you love. And get ready for Christmas, because it's coming! Yay! I'm so excited. Get to decorate my dorm room and make presents. And I'm so excited. Sing Christmas carols. As always, message me or Becca with your suggestions for the next video, or you can leave them in the comments. I'm gonna link some little fun things for you guys down there. At the very least, the list of all of the Christmas movies showing on ABC Family this year, because I already went through and planned out everything I'm going to be watching during December. You should too, because that's what classy people do. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time off. Thanks for watching.